What is the topic? Why should we serve others? Sip Kamalji, Sip Siba, Sip Siri, Sip Ansul, Sip Sachin, Sip Atmanand, Sip Sadanand, Sip Pix, Sip Anand, Sip Chotwani, Sip Samatma, Sip Jyoti, Sip Ahem, Sip Parvati Amma, Sip Sundar Giri, Sip Ru Mataji, Sip Sukhi, Sip Bliss, Sip Gigi, Sip Prakash, Sip Renuka Air, Sip Ahem Atma, Sip Rajanand, Sip Shiva, Sip Ritu, Sip Kumar, Sip Premchand, Sip Atmatrai, Sip Karu Pushpa, Sip Krishna, Sip Soham, Sip Sagai, Sip Lakshmi, Sip Sita, Sip Shadow, Sip Deepatma, Sip Chotwani, and the rest of you on the call. I was on the Rotary Club felicitation meeting, and I am therefore in a car. I hope we have a good signal and a good call. The topic of today's discussion: why should we serve others? Should we serve? Why should we serve? What is it to serve? What is the benefit of service? It has got a strong connection to our humanitarian principles. So who would like to throw some light? I am Atma. Why should we serve?
Good evening. Good evening, Guruji. We
Sir,
should
good
always try to serve others because the SIP is in all. By way of serving others, we are eliminating our own me and what we call it as mind and ego. Because in fact, mind and ego has alone taken the form of a rebirth. Actually, we are coming again and again into the samsara due to me, mind and ego. When every other human beings or creatures, whatever we see in this world, that is also an incarnation of me only. When we help others by serving others, our me gets annihilated. Actually, that gets annihilated, and we can realize that self-realization is possible. Actually,
okay, good beginning.
yeah.
But let's get more and more clarity on why should we serve others. Shiva and then Atmatray. Shiva, Atmatray.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivoham.
Serving humanity is serving God. So that's
Okay.
Selfless, unconditional service to humanity, not as a doer, as a divine instrument, a way of connecting to God and seeing everyone as manifestation of God. I feel it elevates our mind also. And there is no greater happiness that comes to us through the happiness of others. By seeing SIP everywhere, and gradually the duality also comes to an end. We become one by seeing SIP, by love SIP, and serve everyone as SIP. The duality also comes to an end. Attachment towards me and my child also comes to an end.
Very good. No doubt what you see. So therefore, today I want you all to get to the depth of serving others.
Yeah.
By the end of today's call, there should be a transformation in our life on the matter of service. We have not had a call like this, but I hope that there will be a transformation the way we look at serving others. There are no others.
There
So
are no
when we are
others.
serving,
Yes.
when we are serving, who are we serving? That is the big challenge, right? And how should we serve?
Yes.
What is the opportunity? Okay,
Mhm.
Atmatray.
Shivam, sir.
Shivam.
It is better to do good things than bad things. That's
Okay,
why.
that's okay. But why should we serve others? It is just because it's better to serve than to kill
No,
others. Therefore, we should. Is that
no,
what you're saying?
no. We have to dissolve our ego. We have to serve.
Good. How does
As a
service
karma yoga.
dissolve the ego? How does service dissolve the ego?
Service, I-ness goes, and he thinks the God is doing work through me. I am only an instrument for doing this seva.
Okay, you're right. I want you all to get to the depth of it. Vivekananda said, Shiv Jnani Jan Seva. विवेकानंद ने ये कहा, दुखियों की सेवा जो करता वही शिव को पाता.
Yeah.
So this is the challenge. We have to,
Yeah.
if you want to realize God, when you serve, you can realize God. This
Yes.
is a challenge. How are we going to achieve this challenge in life? Okay, good. We are moving forward. Thank you. We have
Thank you, sir.
Ashok Nishani. I'm looking for some more dynamic thoughts.
Shwam Sarji.
Shivoham.
Sarji, I have 3 or 4 points, Sarji.
Yeah.
It gives us happiness. It gives
Okay.
us happiness. It gives.
Therefore, you
No,
are serving others because of a selfish reason to be happy.
no, Sarji.
Then
Working as an instrument of God and serving others, it gives us happiness. It's a good strengthens our relationship also with them. Purpose of life is to help others,
why should we help others?
express our gratitude,
Why should we help others?
because if we are helping others, we are doing the work of God. God will be happy.
So helping others should be with the bhav of serving God.
God will be happy.
Yeah, when you serve sip in all, then what does it mean? It is nothing, it is not seva, it becomes a puja.
Puja.
So we must be very clear about the whole concept. Why should we serve others? No, who is serving others? Ashok, who is serving?
Sorry, that is also serving others.
Then,
We are also
get to the point, na? Who is serving whom?
We are also we are seeing sip in others.
So therefore, we have to have clarity in this subject. Who is serving whom? There must be complete clarity in the matter. Okay?
Right, Sarji.
Premchandji, I wanted to come from you in a very divine form so that your life changes after this call in terms of service. How are you going to live your life of service? Premchandji.
Shivam Gurudev,
Jivoham.
if we serve others without any expectation and reciprocity,
Yes.
it gives us a great peace and inner happiness.
But why should we serve? Only because we want peace and happiness?
It gives us a mental satisfaction that we are doing good thing. We are doing good thing. If we do not expect any reciprocity and expectation, then it gives us a peace and happiness, mental happiness. Too much.
What you're saying is absolutely correct. But why should we pray? The deeper meaning is why should we serve? Who are we serving? किसकी सेवा कर रहे हैं?
Then I can't say. Then I listen to you up to the last, and I find out why should we serve. Either you let us know.
We are serving God.
We are serving God.
हर इंसान में भगवान है ना?
But before finding God, even then we used to do some good thing. What for? Just to get inner peace. So
that was for getting doing good karma.
God तो आपके टच होने के बाद आया है. उसके पहले तो inner peace and happiness था. तो inner peace and happiness आपसे टच होने के बाद में वो God बन गया. तो
correct. What you say is correct. Okay, good, very good.
Okay.
Will. Thank you. Will.
Thank you very much. There's a big
Yes,
argument in the American government. They say America first. You help your own people first, and then the others. And Jesus says, no. He said the sun shines on everyone equally, and the rain shines on. He said you should treat each other like God. He said you should be perfect like my God in heaven. So this is the first issue we need to talk about. So the second thing, I think you, yeah.
No, The whole problem, you see, if every country thinks only my country matters, this is what is creating the duality, right? America versus Africa versus China versus Japan versus Korea versus India. We are creating these barriers.
Yes, sir.
It is all wrong conditioning, very wrong conditioning. That is why there is war. That is why there is no peace.
Yeah, America first.
Mr. Donald Trump, for him it's okay because he's not on Zoom call. Okay. Anything else, Will?
Well, I just want to, I think the question should be broadened a bit. I think you should say, why should we help others? That's one question. And the other question is, why should we not harm others? That's the other question. And the third question is, in what way should we help others? In what way?
Okay, so all of these answers come as one answer. Why should we serve others? Why should we help others? In what way we should serve? In what way we should not harm? All answers are one. And that's what we talk on the Zoom call every day. Let's get to it. Siri.
I would like just to raise the issue of prema, because I think this is what your
Yes,
priority.
you are right. Absolutely right. When there's prema, then there will be seva. When then, how can you not serve the ones you love? Obviously, you will serve the ones you love.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Siri, thank you. Siri.
Shivoham Guruji.
Shivoham.
As you tell, only human beings can be enlightened. Only human beings have been created to serve others. Only human beings can serve others. That is the first thing. Because you have to see everybody as SIP by serving. The difference between hell and heaven, what is heaven and what is hell? In heaven also people are there. Everybody is tied with their hands. I'll tell this story. And in hell also people are tied. Their hands are tied. And food is kept. In hell they want to eat themselves, but they are not able to eat. Whereas in heaven, one person helps the other person by feeding them. That is heaven. That is the difference between heaven and hell.
So it's a good Insta story. We should give it as Insta story that heaven. What is the difference between heaven and hell? I've given you all the story, right?
Yes. And even in school also we have studied. 2% they go to Mecca, and on their way there comes an epidemic. Then one stays there that I will serve people here. One tells that no, I want to go and visit Mecca. But when he went to Mecca, he sees that the other person was going before him. He was seeing. Then when he came back, he asked him, "Did you come there?" He told, "No, I am serving the people here only." So he could see that person there. It means if you are serving everybody is SIP, then there is no SIP separately. What is SIP? SIP is everyone. There is no SIP separately. So,
very beautiful. Very beautifully said. Very, very beautifully said. So this is what I want. To today's call, I want you all those, see, let me tell you one thing. Some of you are waiting to be enlightened to serve others. Some of you are saying, I will serve others, I will become enlightened. So if you start serving others as seeing SIP in all and serving SIP in all, I started doing it 40 years back. My first service on the street was 1985. Just now I'm coming back from a Rotary talk. I wrote 5 clubs of Rotary Bangalore. They called me for a felicitation, 5 clubs together. And asked me when I started charity. I started serving people in 1985. That time there was no enlightenment. So sometimes when you serve, you can get enlightened. Because the good karma can transcend from karma to karma yoga. Very good. I am Atma Krishna, Sukhi Atmanand. I am Atma Krishna, Sukhi Atmanand.
Good evening, Guruji. I
Yes,
think
sir.
I read one story or some information about this. One Sishya was asking Guru, who is God actually? God is one who never expects anything. He has created the sun. He has created the huge galaxy of stars. And he has created the air, the water, all the creatures for which we do nothing in return to him actually. If you want to be like God, if you want to be God-like, you have to become God. If you want to become God, definitely God is expecting nothing from any of us. we never even say any gratitude to him for having created us as a human being. If that be the case, if we started seeing sip in everybody and started serving others, God is also non-judgmental. This word also I read somewhere. God is a non-judgmental. He never judge anybody. इसको देने में ये हमको प्रेयर करेगा, इसको नहीं देने में ये प्रेयर नहीं करेगा. वो सबको ऐसे, इवन पिक पैकेट को भी वो दंड देता है. किसी even though his ways are mysterious, he is doing pickpocketing. Somehow for his food he is arranging something. Even for an auntie he is giving everything.
So therefore,
what I am saying is, if we want to be godlike, if we want to attain SIP, we should become the way in which the SIP is doing everything for all of us without expecting anything in return. That is what I wanted to say.
SIP is not doing anything for all of us.
Okay.
SIP is all of us.
SIP is all of us. Just a parable I'm saying, just an example I'm telling. Yeah.
Okay, good. But we must keep, when we serve the suffering humanity, there is no better puja. The best puja, what Vivekananda said, Shiv Jnani Jan Seva, Vivekanand ne ye kaha, Dukhiyon ki seva jo karta, wahi Shiv ko pata. The one who attains Shiva is the one who sees Shiva in every seva. When you do seva, you attain Shiva. So seva is the way to Shiva.
One another thing also I want to say, seeing God in oneself is meditation. Serving others is a kind of seeing God in others. That is one thing. And service is the highest form of prayer to the God. That only I am saying. And
very good. Krishna, very good. Thanks. Krishna and Sukhi, Atmanand and Yogini, Samatma and Siva.
Sir, Shivoham. Sir, when you say Shiva Jnani Jana Seva, मुझे लगता है कि this is one way of Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga and Prem Yoga. When we say sip in all, we are seeing that's the only way to see beyond the bone or the skin or to see the divine, no? So once you had told me, I had actually stopped going to a foundation thinking it is just good karma. But you said now go to the same foundation and serve them as God. And you said hold on to some AiR book or something and do it. And now this is one of a routine I do now. This is, instead of going to the temple, this is one thing I do as a regular practice. And
but how does it change your paradigm when you see them as SIP?
Yes. So it is, I think this is beyond doership. So I think it is a combination of Karma Yoga as well as, you can say, even Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Prem Yoga, everything put together.
Absolutely.
And this is the most practical way.
If you are a yogi, if you are a yogi, then it's Karma Yoga. It also gives you meditativeness. It's Dhyana Yoga. It is Puja. It is Bhakti Yoga. It is Jnana Yoga because you are in that manifestation mode. It is Prema Yoga because you love SIP and all. So it's a magical way. See, now Krishna, this is what is called being very close. Where's the book that came today? 2 books. It is 2 books are there. It's being very close to what we call self-certification. Today the printed copy has come. Today we have got 2 printed copies. True love and the self-certification. So it's here. One book is here. So in any case, I want to just say, so yes, we must serve with being a yogi. A yogic service is very different. I'm happy that you're doing it at your ashram, at your foundation. Good, Krishna. Anything else? Otherwise, Sukhi. Very good. Very good. I'm happy of your submission. Sukhi Atmanand. You didn't say the book here?
Sir.
One more book is there. Yes.
Shivoham, sir. I love
Shivoham.
all this on the call. As Siri rightly said, that only human beings have this opportunity to serve the needy. So in this call, we learned that we have to serve. We see SIP in all. So it is serving God. And when we are serving God, we become humble. It helps us become compassionate. Lord, we learn to be more patient, and when we are doing it is without any transaction. It is without any expectation.
So seva, what seva do you do?
So weekends I just go to a school where there are children. We teach them craft. we teach them yoga. So it is just not as a doer, but this is helping me also to learn. And
But
it's,
for example, you took so many books and you gave spirituality for children.
yes.
So that is not seva, that is puja.
Yeah.
That is a very beautiful sign of puja. Okay?
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you.
Atman and Samatma. Atman and Samatma, and then Siba and Rumataji.
Yeah, Shivam Guruji.
Shivam.
So I feel the left hand cannot serve the right hand. So similarly, if we see SIP in all, then I think the service will happen automatically.
Yes, you love SIP in all, you serve SIP in all. But today, we are talking other way around. You are not able to see SIP in all.
Okay.
But you serve the SIP in all.
So then it is like fake it till you make it, right? So at least you...
No, when you start serving SIP in all, then you start seeing SIP in all.
That's what I'm telling. So even though you are not able to see SIP in all, if you keep serving it, then maybe you will start seeing...
Yeah, only you said fake it, make it. I don't want to use the word fake it. It's not faking. It is
okay.
when because you're not faking it. You're serving. You're not able to see SIP in all. Okay, you're not able to see SIP in all, but still you believe that SIP is in all and you serve. And as you keep serving, then you realize SIP is in all. I hope you got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Samatma Siba.
Shivoham.
Shivoham.
I love all the divine souls here.
Yes.
Really, when we go to that level where we realize there are no others, then we are like a divine instrument. That time we realize we are nothing and we are like a divine instrument, and we will serve each one equally. There is no, this one is a superior or that one is inferior to us. We look at each one equally, and that is really Prema Yoga, wherein we are actually serving SIP as SIP.
It's very beautiful. See, otherwise what happens, many people, they say we'll serve this community, we won't serve this community, we will not serve this age group, or will not. No, there is no conditions in service.
There are no, yes.
Just like there's no condition in love. You love all, you serve all, you see the divine in all. That is the challenge.
And that peace which you get at that time is, you cannot express that in words. The feeling what you get when you do this, it is something beyond words.
So some of you should go to our ashrams in Bangalore. Whoever is in Bangalore and whoever comes to Bangalore, you should pay a visit to one of our ashrams. It's amazing experience. There are 2 ashrams and you all should pay a visit whenever you can. Whenever you come to Bangalore, please plan. It takes 3 hours or 4 hours, but it's an amazing experience. Done, Samatma? Thank you.
Thank
Siba.
you.
Siba Rumataji. Shair Rajanand.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam.
Guruji. Guruji, if I am not BME, so there is no others, Guruji. But, and body is made out of 5 elements, so it will dissolve. So only left energy. That energy is desireless, formless. So if we are in that frequency, it will happen automatically, Guruji. That seva or serving others, it will happen automatically. So
wow. The moment you are in that state of awakening, कि मैं कुछ भी नहीं हूँ, when you realize मैं आत्मा हूँ, हर आत्मा परमात्मा है, then what will you do? Some of you are struggling for God realization.
Yeah.
Some of you who are struggling for God realization, simple mantra: go serve others. Don't serve others as others.
Yeah, that
serve others as SIP.
Yeah.
So if you are able to do this, if you are able to serve others as the supreme immortal power, SIP, oh, you have started your journey of enlightenment. 100% you have started your journey of enlightenment.
Guruji, one more thing I have to tell you, Guruji. Guruji, to all of us, I have to tell that we all are so much blessed that we are safe under your wings, Guruji. Because people are trying to fool us. And आज सुबह से आपको मैं शाम तक अभी तक, in each minute I was remembering you and I was thanking you for that. Guruji, I am very much blessed to be under your wings.
Okay, I don't know the story about it, but
no,
good.
I don't want to go in that story also. because Guruji, and really I am very much thankful to you from all the aspects, Guruji.
Okay.
And we are very much safe under your wings, Guruji. Thank you so much.
Always be in consciousness. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Rumataji.
Guruji.
Rumataji.
Pranam Guruji, Shivoham.
Bole Mataji.
Guruji, there was one person who got a dream that he said that God, Sip, when you will come to my place. So he said, tomorrow I will come. So be prepared for me. So he prepared a delicious dinner for Prabhu. And by that time, in between, one old lady with hair spread here and there knocked at the door. And he opened the door and वो कहते बेटा भूख लगी है कुछ खाने को दे दो. He said, no, go away. Chip is coming to my place today. So he waited, and then he again, at night he slept, and then he again got a dream. He said, Prabhu, you never came to my place. He said, I came to your place, but you never welcomed me. So when? He said, I came in the roop of that old lady with her hair spread over here and there. You turned me out of your house.
Very
So
beautiful.
we don't know in what form person is there in front.
ना जाने किस रूप में ना जाने
किस रूप में आओगे. और सेकेंडली गुरुजी ये भी स्टोरी आपने ही बताई है जो मैंने बोली है. एंड वन मोर यू हैव सेड दैट mother and daughter were so poor that they were sharing one sari. When one was going, the other would remain at home. So Guruji, we have to help the needy and poor people because God specially lives in their heart.
God dwells in every poor person. God dwells, and when
Yes,
we reach out and serve them, there is no better puja than this seva. There is no better puja.
Yes,
Okay.
Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Very beautiful analogy.
Thank you.
What a beautiful analogy. God told somebody, "I am coming," and when the person came to eat, God said, "Go." Hey, go outside. You are not invited. Huh? So God comes in any form. Remember Namdev? Namdev ne pakai, roti kutte ne uthai. Remember the story? Ramdev could see DOG in the GOD. Shair, Rajanand.
Prabhu Shivam.
Sure.
Usually people serve only when three types of people. One, if he has too much, he wants to give away. Second, maybe he did not have when he wanted, now he wants others to have it also. The third is, maybe he has done something wrong, he is fulfilling his desire. Okay, let me null steal my karma or something what is there. Most of the time we are doing seva for ourselves because it brings not happiness, it brings joy. It brings joy.
Basically, it's a selfish act.
It is basically a selfish act. You see God in others, or you do. Some people do it maybe with ego, some people without ego. But end of the day, you gain something. You gain more than what you have given.
But when you do seva, which is puja, you gain God. You attain God.
Yeah.
So that is the greatest intelligence. That is the greatest intelligence. How can we attain God? Very simple. Serve others.
Naraseva, Narayan Seva. They have told. But then there is always the desire is there. The outcome will, you like it or you don't like it, it will always be there.
Yeah. Beautiful. Very good. Thank you, Shair. And after Shair, we have got Rajanand.
Shivam, sir.
Shivam, sir.
Sir, what you call seva, unconditional or habitual serving to any other person can be or cannot be a common subject of general people. But to a person who is enlightened or on the path of enlightenment, who knows that serving others with a belief that there is no other, SIP is everything, including the person who serves or the other person is also SIP. In other way, he is serving himself or to God. Just we have a word in Hindi that is called Daridra Narayan. That means you should always try to find God in a poor person, in a needy person. So in that way, if he serves God.
Actually, yes, you are right, but I am saying serve everybody, not just the needy person. Serve, just love everybody, serve everybody. Be in that SIP consciousness. Being in the SIP consciousness is very important.
वो तभी होगा sir when you believe that there is no other person. Otherwise the service becomes conditional. So when you know that he is no other person, he is me. So believe. I don't say we realize it at first stage. Believe. We have to believe. Believe.
Yes, from the belief that everybody is God, you may realize God with that
Otherwise, then we can realize it. We realize it. That is the way to realize.
Yeah, that is the way. This is a method.
Yeah.
As
वही
long
तो
as you
है.
don't, even if you don't realize कि हर इंसान में भगवान है, if you serve them like that, then you are
जैसे आप
getting there.
बोलते हो, keep on believing, keep on serving, keep on believing, keep on serving. वो खुद ही हो जाएगा फिर. Habit बन
Very
जाएगा.
good. Very good. Sita. Very good. Sita.
Shivoham Guruji.
Shivoham.
Serving others is serving SIP.
Yes, absolutely.
So, in fact, I joined a group called God is Love. And our first duty was to see the needy people required to help elderly who have nobody. So in that condition, I have gone to we have met a couple of ladies, elderly lady, who only wanted somebody to talk to them because they had nobody. So when you just visited the place and when you talked, that itself was happiness for them. They kept on talking. You could only listen to them talk, and it was I found that they expressed whatever they felt like saying, and that was a sort of a happiness what was inside them. They poured it out. So in that way, they told me I needed the food. We don't have the ration, so we have given them for the month, and this is how I help the needy people around.
No, very good. I'm happy. We must do it. So today's call is meant to wake us up. See, many of us are wanting to improve every day on Zoom call. For the first time, I think I'm having a topic like this because I was on a Rotary meeting. So I picked up the topic related to the Rotary meeting. How we must look at the opportunity of serving, not serving others, but serving manifestations of God. Every human being, not only human being, even a dog, even a bird, even a cow, maybe a crow. Sometimes you look at a beautiful bird you want to serve. Dirty crow, kawa, dirty kawa. No, we have to go beyond the appearance of what the kawa looks like. We have to be able to see God in all, serve God in all. That's the challenge. Thank you, Sita. Shiva, Ahmatma, Sundargiri, Sacred Room.
गुरुजी आई हैव टू आपने म्यूट कर दिया, अनम्यूट कर दिया गुरुजी, म्यूट कर दिया.
एक मैं नहीं करता हूँ, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर ऑटोमेटिकली करते हैं, एक क्वेश्चन एक टाइम में.
अच्छा, ऐसा है क्या? अच्छा,
बोलो.
So Guruji, in the Instagram there was lot of noise behind the curtain, Guruji, and
because I was not there.
I know you were, but in that recording also there was lot of noise, Guruji.
It was recorded, and I was giving a talk.
Okay, Guruji, and secondly, Guruji, if I am strong enough verbally, तो how can I imagine, मतलब भाव कैसे होना चाहिए दीदी गुरुजी की I am a divine instrument. If I am verbally strong, हाँ, पर अंदर भाव क्या रखना चाहिए गुरुजी? क्या होना चाहिए? If I am a divine instrument, तो क्या होना? प्रभु तू करवा रहा है ऐसा?
What do you mean by verbally strong? What do you mean by I'm verbally strong?
लैंग्वेज कभी कभी भाषा मतलब भाषा पे बहुत मतलब गुरुजी कभी कभी इनसिक्योरिटी की वजह से यू हैव टू बी स्ट्रांग सो लैंग्वेज भी स्ट्रांग आती है गुरुजी मतलब सामने वाला डर जाता है वो लैंग्वेज को तो गुरुजी वर्बली इफ आई एम स्ट्रांग कि नहीं ये ऐसा ही होगा मतलब जो भी है तो फिर गुरुजी अंदर से भाव कैसे होना चाहिए कि आई एम अ डिवाइन इंस्ट्रूमेंट कैसा गुरुजी मतलब आई कैन नॉट
अगर अंदर नहीं होगा आई एम अ डिवाइन इंस्ट्रूमेंट तो बाहर कैसे आएगा?
तो गुरुजी कभी कभी साम दाम दंड भेद सब कुछ यूज करना पड़ता है ना गुरुजी एक खाली प्यार से
That's okay, all that okay, but you cannot act as a divine instrument.
Then how what should be my role? मैं कैसा
You
उसमें
have to be a divine instrument.
गुरुजी मेरे को
If
एक
you are, see, if I am acting, suppose I am acting, I am coming to this Zoom call, I am acting as a divine instrument, then that's not enough. I have to be a divine instrument. Actually, I should be a divine instrument.
तो आवाज आएगा ही नहीं ना गुरुजी फिर
क्या आवाज नहीं आएगा?
वो स्ट्रांगनेस आएगा ही नहीं वो जो बोलना I cannot convey that message to anybody गुरुजी then.
You can convey with love.
गुरुजी हर बार love is not possible गुरुजी. So sometimes you have to take that action. गुरुजी मैं from 3 days I am trying this गुरुजी.
ठीक है, when you if in consciousness you think you have to take action and to take action in consciousness, not in mind state.
Okay. Guruji, and Guruji, one more thing, Guruji. Just now somebody said that needy, poor. Guruji, we have no right to decide or define anybody, no, Guruji, from that aspect. So how can we define Guruji?
We are not defining or they are needy, they are poor. इसमें define करने का कुछ नहीं है. We are not being judgmental. We are not telling something. When you see somebody is needing, they are needing. We are not making any judgment. ठीक है, और अगर एक क्वेश्चन के बाद आपको म्यूट किया गया मींस कम बैक अगेन. दो क्वेश्चन नहीं होता एक साइड में. ठीक है. अहम आत्मा.
Yeah. Good evening, Guruji. I am slightly deviating from today's topic. I have a query to you, actually.
Yes.
I have completed the AiR Happiness Secret, the whatever books I received, first book I have completed. In that you have mentioned Q sera. What will be like that you have mentioned, actually. I have a query. Sir, acceptance and surrender. I can able to accept the present moment because everything, whatever is unfolding in our life is due to karma. I want to become a master in graduation. That's some message I have sent you today. You would have seen that. I can become a master. I can understand that whatever comes, whatever the next moment to moment comes is due to the past karma. I have to accept there is no other go. But a person gets fear about the future on two occasions. One is the way in which the thing has to happen according to his way. If it is not going to happen, that is one kind of a fear. Second thing is that certain things he don't want that to happen, that unfavorable incidents are happening in future. How that Q sera, what will be. I can able to accept the past. How to avoid the future fear, that imaginary fear. This may happen, that may happen. How to establish.
That is the biggest problem of a human being.
Okay.
That is the biggest problem of a human being. The biggest problem. Let me explain this to you. Very beautiful question.
Yeah.
Accepting the past is not such a big problem.
Yes.
Because what can you do? हो गया na. It happened. You have no choice except over. My leg broke, my head broke, my money went, somebody stole, something happened. But the fear of the future, the fear of the future can paralyze you. The fear of the future can destroy you.
Correct.
The worry of something to happen. Oh my God, you can be completely devastated. How to overcome that? That is called Kesara Sara. Whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. It means I don't. You understand Hindi? You understand Hindi? No,
I can.
So tell me the meaning of this.
Yeah.
How many of you have heard this song? I think you have heard. But Aham Atma will give the meaning.
Yeah.
In the song it says, "Ik seb mein एक सेब में कितने बीज है, इनको गिनना तो आसान है, पर बीज में सेब होंगे कितने, बात ये तो प्रभु जाने. What's the meaning?
In a tree, how many seeds are there? Something you are saying, I am unable to. If you can explain me, it is good, sir. Good, Guruji, please.
Who wants to explain? Put
Yeah,
hand up.
please.
Who wants to explain? Okay,
Yeah.
Sacred Drew wants to explain. Rajanan. Sacred Drew and then Rajanan. We'll give two people chance to explain. See, Ahmatma, listen in English. What's the explanation?
Yeah, please.
So, Ahmatma ji, namaskar. It
Namaste.
means like in an apple, there are how many seeds you can still count, but how many apples are within those seeds, only the Lord can know.
Okay. How many seeds are within the apple? We must be knowing, but how many apples will come out of that seeds? God only knows. Something you are saying. Huh?
In the apple, if you cut the apple, anybody can count how many seeds are there.
Correct. Correct.
But
Yeah.
in one seed, how many apples are going to come?
Oh, but that is infinite, actually.
No. Only Prabhu knows.
Prabhu knows. Okay. In that, what you are saying, Guruji, how to be, how I can be, what will be, how I will be established there, actually.
What will be, whatever will be, I surrender.
I surrender.
I have completely surrendered.
Okay.
Some people, they only talk of surrender.
Okay.
Oh, I will surrender. I am surrendering. No. Surrender means I have completely surrendered.
Okay.
When I have surrendered means what? Prabhu, तुम ही सब कुछ जानत प्रीतम, तेरी इच्छा पूरत हो. दुख में सुख में मेरे प्रीतम, तेरी इच्छा पूरत हो. I accept your will. I accept whatever you say. I accept your will.
Okay.
Rajanand, and then come back to Sacred Drew.
Thanks, Guruji. Thank you.
Rajanand, Sacred Drew.
Sir, I want to add. Sir.
Yes, sir.
To serve a poor person or a needy person is very easy because उसमें वो आपका वो ईगो नहीं आता है कि that this man will take me like that, उसमें वो सेल्फ प्रेस्टीज नहीं आता है. But to serve as an equivalent person, जैसे हमारे आप बोलते मतलब जैसे बड़े लोग हो, जैसे आप करते हो, you just go before everybody, you do this thing for that person, even if the person is of higher status than you or lower status than you don't bother. उसके लिए you need to have a seva bhav that is to be developed, and that can be only developed by the people who are in continuous satsang, who are in जैसे हम काल पे आते हैं, who are in continuous on the path of realization. उन्हीं में वो सेवा भाव आते हैं जिसकी आप बात कर रहे हो सर. That can be profound for we people who are on this path to do it without realization. वो सेवा भाव important होता है. वो सेवा भाव एक spiritual आदमी को ही आता है सर. Now otherwise normal 99% लोगों में नहीं होता है.
नहीं हो, कैसे होगा?
हाँ.
How will you develop this serving all mentality? You cannot develop it.
Because उसमें अपना self esteem आता है तब तक. Self esteem because suppose आपने किसी का काम किया.
Nobody in this world will go give other people's children food if their children are suffering. But a person who is SIP consciousness will do it.
He'll first feed other children and then
he will not differentiate.
He will not differentiate. Yeah, he will not differentiate. Yes.
Thank you. और कुछ?
बस thank you.
Sundargiri, Sacred Drew, Prakasha. Sundargiri, Sacred Drew, Prakasha. Rajanand over.
Shivam sir.
Yes, Shivam.
Yeah, we should serve other. Can you hear me, sir?
I can.
Okay. So we should serve others. It's because serving others is connecting with others.
With others?
Yeah, connecting with others and
why should we connect with others?
Yeah, that's what I'm going ahead further. So connecting with others is loving others.
Okay.
And loving others is feeling godliness.
Okay.
Yeah, that is the ultimate purpose of life. Purpose of life is not to find God, but feeling the godliness.
Okay, you're
That's
going
what I
around in
understand.
circles. Okay, good enough. Thank you. Sacred Drew.
Sure.
Sacred Drew and
Shivoham,
Prakasha. Yes.
Shivoham Guruji. I feel that if you're constantly connecting to SIP, it's a boon, it's a divine grace because SIP is all about giving, loving. So, like all the elements, which is also SIP, like the sun, the moon, the earth, the water, it's like first, it's like you become one like them. Because if you are not in SIP, in love with SIP, then you are thinking of yourself with this mind, body, soul, and then you feel ke calculative shraddha, right? But when you are connecting to SIP, it is your nature to give with because you're one with SIP, and you can see the it is divine grace for you to expand in giving. It is actually the will of the divine grace to expand through you. It cannot be us or our personal choice, because our personal choice in the body, mind, soul will always be as what that person said, that it will be either because of this or that, or experiences. So like even like thanking, because we humans in our human form are only taking and taking so much. If it's a fruit, we're taking so much from the dharti. Whether it's from the sun, we're only greedy taking. But when we are in subconsciousness, we come into giving, you know. So it is divine grace only that will help us to expand. Then second point I wanted to say is like bhale, like when we do small deeds, like supposing we are doing a wheelchair for someone, or we are doing a any kind of a thing, that person's karma has still to be suffered, but indirectly by you being there, that giving point, you make that person see sip in you कि मेरा कोई है, like oh yeah, God is there. The karma of not being able to walk is not, we can't have that ego ke, oh I did this so this person got a wheelchair, oh I did this अरे मैंने तो ये किया. It cannot be, because that person is still suffering.
So
That
when
person
you're
is
doing,
suffering.
when you're serving others, like I give a wheelchair to somebody, you're doing it not as a karma yogi. You're
Yeah.
doing it's good to do. It's good to do. You're doing a good karma. But this is not the best way. This is the second best way to live. There are two ways to live. One is to do good karma, and one is to be a karma yogi. In this term, for example, I want to serve others. Why should I serve others? I'm serving others because everybody's suffering. I'm serving them. It's good. But when you serve others as God, that is the highest level.
Exactly. You
So
help
in
to
that
make that
case,
person also feel that God is with you. They see that reflection. Like it's like we are one energy as one to hold on to each other in every form.
so your bhav, your emotion, your seva bhav has to be not that I am greater than you,
Yes.
that I'm,
Yes.
you're a bhikhari, you're a fakir.
No.
No, I'm just saying, the moment we give a bhikhari or a fakir something, we take, suppose I'm saying we want to give somebody, we throw
No. No.
it. Suppose we throw it at them. The whole act of service
Yeah.
is disgraced.
So sir, even like Dharti Maya, we should be planting. Like it should not only be to humans, but every form of manifestation, right? Like even the fishes, even the birds, even the this. It should be a day-to-day act.
So,
So I want to
so there
ask
are
you, how do you give back to water
so
as
there
an
are people.
element?
No, you don't. You can't give back to water. But there are people I know. In summer, they keep a lot of pots of water for the birds to come and drink.
Yeah.
I have kept in my office recently. I started keeping bird food. I told you.
Yeah.
I just kept bird food in my office. I forgot 500 birds coming. 500 birds.
Oh. Yeah.
How?
So
From where? From
So
from where they come?
how do you give back to elements like the Surya,
Don't
or
need.
like
You don't
the
need. No.
water or the
Don't
earth,
don't need to give back to them. You just need to see sip in them.
and have gratitude?
You must experience sip in them.
Yeah.
No need of gratitude at that point, right? If you are able to feel the divine love of sip in the sun, in the moon, in
Yeah.
the stars, in the water, just feel the presence of sip. That's all.
Yes. Yeah. So basically, it's divine grace only that acts upon you to be an expansion of the conscious state of divine. If you're in the
Divine
body
grace,
form, it is a
yeah,
calculative state.
it is not a divine grace as long as you are not awakened. When you are awakened, is no more divine grace. It is a consciousness. When
Repeat?
you become see, you keep thinking it's divine grace when you are not yet awakened. That I am SIP. The moment you are in SIP consciousness, then you are that divine grace.
Yeah, I mean, it takes time to be there.
Are you understanding?
Yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, you are thinking I am sacred Ru and the divine grace is upon me.
Yeah.
But when you realize I am not me, I am that, then what grace you want?
Yeah.
But you're right. That's not for everybody. That does not happen in a moment. That SIP consciousness takes time.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Prakasha.
Good evening, Guruji.
Good evening.
Namaste, Guruji.
Yes, Prakasha. Namaste. Bolo.
Guruji, today is very, very good subject you bring us, Guruji. Especially that you are God, Guruji. My understanding on this subject is you are real God, actually. Ravi sir is real God. That's why they are providing shelter for 800 to 1,000 people. Every day by day, food, shelter, everything you are providing.
We are all God.
Yes, Guruji. That's why you are God. That's where, because people not understanding like that, Guruji. Because you are God. Ravi sir is God. That's why Ravi sir serving to other people. My understanding, Guruji.
It's not like that. We are all God and we all should serve. If you are able to, if you can serve, you are also God. No.
Correct, Guruji. But God will be happy if I am serving to others. God will be happy. That's why He sent us to AiR. But
You
we
don't
can't.
you don't have to serve 600 people. If an old man wants to cross the road, you help the old man to cross the road. You help God.
Correct, Guruji.
If a dog is not having water to drink, you give the dog water to drink. It is you are giving water to God.
Okay.
So we must have that consciousness. We must have that consciousness that Prabhu is everywhere. And I'm going to be closing today's conversation. Since you don't have questions, I want to close this conversation.
Then what if
hold on. We lost you, Prakasha. So what I want to tell all of you today, I was at a Rotary Club and I was telling them the story of how I started this seva 40 years back in 1985. Today I realize it's 2025. And how I used to reach out to people who had nothing. They were sleeping in the night without eating food. Imagine people, laborers, sleeping without having money to eat food. I used to wake them at 10 o'clock in the night and give them a dosa. They would gobble it. They would gobble because they had not eaten. Very sad. They were shivering in the cold. And I would give them a blanket. At that time, I did not know the meaning of spirituality. I did not know the meaning. I was just thinking I'm doing good seva. And I was doing good seva. But it was only later on in life, 85, 95, 2005, 2015, after 30 years of seva, I came to understand, I changed. We call this SHIP. What do we call it? SHIP. SHIP means serving humanity is prayer. So please remember the acronym SHIP. SHIP. Serving humanity is prayer. If you can reach out to anybody, it may be Ashok Chotwani said, I give biscuits to dogs. Once Ashok Chotwani said, I go in the morning walk, I give biscuits to dogs. I remember him telling us, whatever you do, if, for example, you forward unhappy people, the AiR Happiness Secret link, that's also seva. You help somebody with a book, it's seva. You help somebody to overcome the mind. Somebody is suffering with the mind. Service is not only physical service. Service can be physical service, it can be emotional service, mental service, it can be divine service. How are you going to serve? That's the question you should take home today with you at the end of this call. How are you going to reach out? Because SIP is everywhere. SIP is in every tip, Every tip means every micron, every molecule has SIP. When we are in that SIP consciousness, only then, when we are in that complete SIP consciousness, then we will be able to reach that state of, doing good seva. So, my dear friends, this is my question. If there's no question, I'm going to end today. Siba wants to ask a question. Siba, yes, Siba. Because if there's no question, we will close today, and then we will meet tomorrow at 8.
What is the Guruji, Shipka, this thing, what did you say? Serving humanity?
Serving humanity is prayer.
Okay.
When you go and means जब हम सेवा करते हैं, सेवा का मतलब पूजा है. If you go and do puja, if you put a loti of milk on God, better than that is giving the loti of milk to somebody who can drink it.
Guruji, this sentence I underlined today, Guruji. Every day I have to be the divine instrument for someone.
So when you every day you have to be divine instrument means you should always be divine instrument.
Yeah.
Not one day be divine instrument and one day not be divine instrument.
I'll try my best, Guruji.
You must, for that, the only way is to transcend the ego. This I-ness, I, me, I. When I comes, then we do seva also. We do it from an egoistic point of view.
Yeah.
When we do seva from egoistic point of view, then the problem that we can get good karma, but we will not get moksha. If we want to get moksha, then we have to go beyond the
ego.
The ego. We transcend the ego. We are able to see SIP in all and love SIP in all and serve SIP in. So with that note, I thank you. With folded hands, I bow down to you.